Now, we know some mods were going to be broken, but not to the point where a lot of simmers are now doxing one mod creator. We're also going to be talking about, unfortunately, some backlash going on with the base game update and the new hairs that we got representing diversity, and unfortunately, the Sims still trying to make Discord happen. So, with that all being said, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Simian. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel, and thank you guys all so much for the love and support. Now, with that all being said, we are going to dive right into the very first topic, and that is all including about the base game update and unfortunately some doxing going on with modders. So we do know The Sims actually is now closing down this roadmap as we come to an end after we got the 2 destinations, the game updates, and as well as the official Love Struck EP that had just released. Now, again, it did come with an update, and a lot of people were very excited to see this. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, we're getting like eyelashes and all these fixes, and The Sims promised us a whole lot of stuff. Well, of course, with every update comes some backlash because the Sims Direct actually ended up tweeting out a bunch of different things because, again, there was a lot of issues going on with this base game update, as to be expected, and a lot of simmers are just completely over it at this point. Well, they ended up going ahead and doing some bug fixes around parenthood and, of course, the Love Struck, where Sims no longer receive inappropriate phone calls from relatives. Let me know if you guys are having any more issues regarding the base game update and as well as Love Struck. I do know the Sims team said that they were going to be rolling out another patch update and over the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that if you guys are still having issues. Now, moving on to the very next topic, and that includes doxing, and unfortunately, it is back, and simmers are now harassing a modder, all due to the fact that it's not being updated on time and on their clock. And I'm going to get into my thoughts and opinions about that in a second, but I do want to go ahead and cover this for you guys in case you guys have missed it or you're just not on the the Twitter community. It's just very annoying. A lot of times it comes from they target like content creators, like the when there's modding conflicts, social media. That's what basically doxing comes from. And we do know with the new base game update, it broke a lot of our favorite mods, including Wonderful Whims and Wicked Whims. Now, this is to be expected with really big updates like this, especially when it comes down before an EP. Usually, a lot of times, modders have to play catch up because they don't get the luxury of having the EP beforehand and being able to fix things. So it's gonna take a minute. But unfortunately, Turbo Driver is facing a lot of backlash due to, having to hold off on updating Wicked Whims and Wonderful Whims, which is basically an overhaul pretty much of diving deep into more kinky relations with your Sims. That's the best way I can put it. And unfortunately, these are some of the things that are being left on the Patreon, such as, this is like you're doing the best you can to come back ASAP. Turbo has been out of town. If you're going to take a break from Patreon, just do it. People are saying it's been almost a week since the patch and still no update. If nothing comes by July 31st, I'd rather take a break from Patreon. Someone was like, everyone is free to express his or her opinion, but I don't have any money to give away and nobody gives it to me either. And someone was like super annoyed waiting for an update. You really should stop it. You really should mind your business. People are going in on each other. And a lot of people took to Twitter to just basically say, to be honest, if I was Turbo Driver, I wouldn't update Wicked Whims for more than a month just to spite them. It's not that easy to create a mod like that and to keep it to date with every update, but people act like it's just one click and poof, it's ready, and I completely agree. Someone else said Turbo quite literally made a post on all platforms saying they will be on vacation when this drops. Again, I didn't put even half of the stuff that was getting, backlash regarding Turbo Driver because people were going in on a mod creator. That made absolutely no sense to me because mods is a luxury. This does not make any sense. Like, people are defending Turbo Driver because, again, as some CC and mod creators, a lot of people came to, the defense of Turbo Driver, but a lot of people were also, guys, some of the stuff I couldn't put on here, but if you do want to, you can go to that original tweet and you can look at the quotes and see what everybody was saying. But even if you go onto the Patreon, which I highly do support, going on and just supporting Wonderful Whims, Wicked Whims, because this mod has truly changed the game. It does not make sense to me why people are acting this way or acting out. Again, there are other modders affected by this, and it wasn't just Wonderful Whims and Wicked Whims. It was multiple others of our favorites that we do know and love. And then there's also MCC Command Center, which we all love to play with because, again, it makes everything awesome. SNB Bills, which creates a banking system in The Sims, and the UI Cheats Extensions mod. Now, I'm going to get into my thoughts and opinions because I'm fed up. Let me tell y'all something, okay? One, modders are just like us, okay? They're passionate about the game and they spend their own time and energy creating mods because they love The Sims. Not because it's their job. Well, some people it is their job, but a lot of people started this because they wanted to see something better in the community. Why are y'all going towards people who are trying to better the game experience that we have? Number two, it's a luxury, okay? It's not a right. Mods are essentially, gifts from modders to, the community, and whether you want to decide to support them, then you can. So therefore, relax. The same goes for mods. They created it out of generosity. Okay, a lot of these creators are doing it because they genuinely do love it. Now I do know there's people taking advantage of the system in which, is going on, and a lot of people are like, putting things behind paywalls. That's a completely different story. That is completely different. I'm saying to the modders and CC creators who are doing things true to themselves and actually, being real, being open, and, playing fair with the creations that they're dealing with in The Sims, they should not be receiving backlash. And modders bring their own, unique ideas and creativity to the table, and mods reflect, just overall how bad the game is. If y'all don't really pay attention to, if you don't play on mods, if you don't use mods and you are a console, then this doesn't apply to you as much. But if you do play on PC, you do know how much that it affects how much you see how much is wrong with the game. And when you see how much is wrong with the game and you're using all these mods and CCs to better your game, what the hell makes you think that you're entitled to just go and harass somebody and tell them to hurry up to play a game that you want to play? Who the hell are you? Honestly, who are you? Stop. Sit down, relax, and let them do their thing. Turbo Driver was on vacation, which stated before leaving. So I don't understand why people are harassing someone who is literally bettering the community and having people have a better game experience. That makes no sense. Again, I am not talking about the people who do permanent paywalls. I'm not talking about that. That's a whole conversation within itself. I am talking about specifically people who are playing it fair and saying what they need to say. I don't get it. Y'all let me know below in the comments. I just wanted to put this out there because I know a lot of people have been wanting me to talk about it. And also, I feel like this needs to be talked about. So there's that. We are going to move to the very next topic. And that is all about a base game update. And people are mad regarding diversity. And I'm going to get into my thoughts and opinions as well on that. Let me catch y'all up. With the recent base game update, we did end up getting a Dark and Lovely collaboration. And this is to bring up more diversity onto the Sims team. If you guys aren't familiar, a couple of weeks back, they did introduce Dark and Lovely and Ebonics partnering up with this and actually bringing more representation within the community. Now, you would think this is great, right? Well, unfortunately, after one simmer actually tweeted out saying there's 2 new hairs in collaboration and these are the hairstyles, a lot of simmers have felt some kind of way about this. There was some backlash as well as some praise towards the new hairstyle, and this tweet has accumulated almost 1 million views. A lot of simmers had a lot of things to say about this, and even SimGuru Bat ended up tweeting out saying, "Ignore the racist comments, friends, and look how much work and love was poured into this." Now, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on that and how you guys felt about towards the hair. A lot of people did feel that the texture wasn't there. A lot of people felt that it was completely fine. It was kind of something along the lines of Max's match. A lot of people were saying that it could have been more detailed. Again, a lot of people had a lot of things to say, and that's why the tweet blew up. And even to the point where a SimGuru had to come in and be like, you know what? No, this was our hard-earned work. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on that as well. Now, moving on to the very next topic, The Sims is making Discord trying to happen more and more, where they're saying that is your Discord avatar lacking something, change that with the Discord quest happening now, and all you have to do is log into Discord and grab the Discord quest and you get a new avatar. They're really trying to make people go on Discord, so y'all let me know, are you guys on the Sims community Discord? Because the more I look at it, I'm just like, I don't like, they keep trying to make it happen, and it's like, it's kind of like the Mean Girls quote where it's like, stop trying to make fetch happen, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's how I feel about the Discord that's going on with the Sims. With that all being said, thank y'all so much for watching. Again, I would love to know your opinions on how you guys feel about the doxing going on, unfortunately, right now, with not only Turbo Driver, but with the modders, and just the Sims community feeling entitlement. Again, that's just so unfortunate that this creator is facing this, and I hope everybody is, riding behind Turbo Driver and being like, this is ridiculous, and everyone who has a problem with that needs to stop. And again, I want to know how you guys feel about the new base game update hairs, and as well as Discord. Please let me know if you guys have that, because I'm being so serious. I don't even know if that's really a thing. Like, every time I see it, I'm like, do people actually go on the Sims Discord and you like talk? I don't know. You'll let me know down below in the comments. And of course, with that all being said, thank you so much for watching. We are officially on the road to 30K, and whether you're a silent viewer, you share my videos, you comment on my videos, or you like my videos, at the end of the day, you still show me some love and support, and for that, I thank you. If you did learn something new, please give it a thumbs up, because it truly does help on my channel, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye!